We'll get started. First question, Kelly Eco.
Hey, Coach, you've often talked about the Viper system and how it's so similar to what you guys run, up there. How have you been able to see Kevin Porter's progress as he tries to get back into game shape?
He's moving right in the right direction. He's playing the point pretty much exclusively and making plays for himself, making plays for his teammates. He's skilled. He's super skilled, and his ball handling is good. And we're gonna, at some point when he gets back, he'll be a part of what we're doing. But him getting in shape, him getting like game reps, and having the success that he's having down there is important, and it's important to build on that. But yeah, like you said, it's very similar to what we do. So when he gets back, hopefully he'll be able to kind of fit right in.
Jonathan Fagan.
Stephen, DeMarcus has obviously started ever since Christian got hurt. Why would it make sense to move on from him?
He's here at practice. He's here for tomorrow's game and moving forward. I know there's rumors out there as to what's kind of coming ahead, but those are just rumors at this point.
Thank you.
Adam Spolin.
So just to clarify, DeMarcus will play for you tomorrow?
Yeah, as far as I know. I mean, he actually today in practice, he had like a little foot thing. I guess his Achilles and foot, he's been having some issues with it. And he was out for most of practice, started practice, and then was out for the rest of it. So we'll see how he responds to treatment and stuff as far as moving forward. But if he's ready to play, he's going to start.
Is he on the injury report?
I don't believe so. I actually just checked with the training staff just as I walked in here to find out what was going on with him, because he started the practice but did not finish.
And are there any hurdles that need to be cleared for you to be able to play this game tomorrow?
No, I don't believe so. I haven't heard anything to the contrary of us playing. So I don't believe there is anything standing in the way of us going out there and competing tomorrow.
Brian Bearfield.
Coach, what did it feel like getting back to some sort of normalcy, feeling like a regular NBA season, even though it was at the expense of 2 games being postponed? But did it kind of feel like getting back to how it was when you all had regular days to be able to practice and go over things before the next game?
Absolutely. I mean, this 3 days has been great. We had a good kind of medium day on day one of our practices. And then yesterday we went hard and got up and down and cleaned a bunch of things up. And then today in practice, at the beginning of practice, was great because I was able to watch film of the things that we worked on yesterday with the group. And then we went over some Chicago stuff on the film. And then today in practice, we were able to prepare for Chicago even more. So that's kind of like how we used to do it back in the day when we were able to practice and get after it a little bit. So it was a good 3 days to recalibrate and really concentrate on the details, not just of the opponent like we've been doing day after day after day, but really concentrating mostly on us.
Cody Davis.
Hey, Coach, I know you just finished talking about what these extra days meant in cleaning up some things, but what did it also mean for players like Christian Wood and Victor Oladipo, who is also trying to get back healthy to be able to get back on the court again?
It meant a lot. I mean, Christian is still ways away, and he wasn't able to do anything that we did over these 3 days as far as practice or warm up or anything. So he's still kind of where he is. But for Victor, he did most everything that we did today. He set out, I believe, one portion of the practice. That's why he is, doubtful or something. So we're still monitoring that. but to have those guys have an opportunity, and not just them, like for Nawaba to get some time to recover, and for John Wall to get some time to recover, and House tweaked his ankle in the last game, so he got some time. So everybody kind of got some time to recover from injuries, and hopefully are feeling better as we approach these next 6 games before the trip. Before the break.
Jonathan Fagan.
How have you felt about the effectiveness of some of the different small ball lineups?
I've liked them overall. The rebounding is an issue, but the ability to switch is hard to play against. We have smart, hard playing physical guys in the small ball group, whether we have Tuck or JT at the 5. So it makes our defense a little bit cleaner, I guess, just because you're body on body. But teams are starting to play better against switching than they were even just last season. This season seems like teams are kind of ready for it a little bit more, and we have to be on it a little bit more. We can't be quite as loose. And then the offense, we can space the floor. We can kind of space the X5 and put them where we want and put them in hard helping positions and that sort of thing. I think numbers wise, our small ball groups have been very effective. So yeah, we like them.
Can you shore up that rebounding that you mentioned with just the attention paid to it, or does it need a tweak in the perimeter players who are with the quote unquote bigs?
Yeah. It has to be a group effort. The guards have to come in and rebound the ball. The guards have to, box out and be a little bit more physical. The good thing that it does is if we're able to do that, we can run out on those rebounds. But yeah, there's no secret sauce to rebounding when you're small. You just have to be physical and you have to be really, really attentive to it.
Thank you.
Brian Bearfield.
Coach, I know used to it may be a strong phrase, but how do you continuously keep yourself going to block out some of the things that goes on off the court as far as with trade rumors and things like that? And how are you able to keep the players focused when there's so much outside chatter going on?
Yeah, for me, it's just like I continue to say, controlling what I can control, and all of that stuff going on outside of the group and the day-to-day preparation, film watching, drill work, all of the things that we do that we have control over. That's what I really concern myself with. And that makes it easier for me. I'm not even sure if that's kind of the right way to do it or not, but compartmentalizing that part of it and really making sure that I'm on top of making this team better and concentrating on the things that as a group we can control. And I feel that helps the players as well. If we're thinking about what could happen or what may happen or what may not happen or whatever, it really distracts you. And so when we're practicing and we're honing in on details, when you're thinking about the details, it's a lot easier to block out the noise that's going on around the group.
We'll take 2 more. Mark Berman.
Stephen, I want to double check. You said Vic is doubtful for tomorrow. And are there any other players that you think will be on the injury report?
Yeah, PJ is probably questionable or probable or something like that. You'll have to check on that one. But yeah, PJ has been good. He's made it through all the practices, hasn't sat out any drills. So I anticipate him playing. But again, it's a situation where we're going to have to see how he reacts to having 3 days of practice. And that's all the guys. That's not just him.
Thank you, Coach.